Hello everybody and welcome to week 3 of Google Classroom. This week is going to work really very much in the same way as last week did. I'm really impressed by how well we are all sort of getting into the routine now. Everybody is doing a fantastic job of uploading their work on time to the various assignments, and the quality of the work continues to just be really fantastic as well. So a big thumbs up to all of you. Great job, keep it up. I miss you very, very much. I wish that I could see you all in person. I am loving your videos. Thank you so much for sending them through. It really makes me feel like I get to see you and I get to hear a little bit about how your day has been. So keep those coming. And in the meantime, I thought I would start our week with a story. So this week's story is called Puff the Magic Dragon. Can you see that? Look, the letters are all shiny. They're like a gold, shiny, almost metallic font. Very cool. And the reason that I've picked this story, one of the reasons that I really love this story, is because it is full of fantastic adjectives. What's an adjective? A describing word. Exactly. They have really lovely adjectives, describing words in this book. So when I'm reading it, see if you can notice any, and if there are any that you really particularly like, store them up in your head, because that's how fantastic writers get ideas for their writing. They hear things or they read things and they try and store them in their head so that they can use them in their own writing. Let's get started then, shall we? Puff the Magic Dragon. Ooh, and look, it starts with a map of an island with some mountains and some rivers and some little buildings, some sand dunes. Ooh, and what's that there? That looks to me like a pirate ship. Let's get started, shall we? Let's make sure we've got all these lovely pictures in view too. Puff the Magic Dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Lots of stories rhyme, don't they? Have you noticed that? This is another rhyming story. Together they would travel on a boat with billowed sail. See, that's one of those lovely adjectives. If the sail is billowed, it means that the wind is pushing it into a sort of curved shape. Jackie kept a lookout, perched on Puff's gigantic tail. Noble kings and princes would bow whenever they came. Pirate ships would lower their flag when Puff roared out his name. So what do all the people think of Puff the Dragon? Often in stories, the characters are scared of the dragon, aren't they? But do these characters seem to be scared of him? They almost seem to really quite respect him, don't they? Even the princes bow down to him, and even the pirates, who usually would be very, very naughty, wouldn't they? And not really listen to anybody. Even they lower their flag. And look, he's bowing as well, isn't he? Puff the Magic Dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Puff the Magic Dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. A dragon lives forever, but not so, little girls and boys. Painted wings and giant's rings make way for other toys. Oh, what does that mean? So a dragon lives forever, but little boys and little girls don't stay young children forever, do they? Eventually they grow up, and all of the toys and the games that they used to play, maybe they don't want to anymore. Maybe they grow out of them. One grey night it happened, Jackie Paper came no more, and Puff, that mighty dragon, he ceased his fearless roar. If you cease to do something, it means you stop doing it. So one night, Jackie Paper stopped coming to Puff's cave, and so Puff stopped making his fearless roar. How do you think Puff might be feeling right now? Maybe a bit sad, maybe a bit lonely, maybe even a little bit let down. His head was bent in sorrow. Green scales fell like the rain. Puff no longer went to play along the cherry lane. Without his lifelong friend, Puff could not be brave. So Puff, that mighty dragon, sadly slipped into his cave. Puff, the mighty dragon, lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. What's happened? Who do you think we have over here looking out over it to Puff? Puff, the mighty dragon, lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. And that's the end of the story. So, what do you think happened there at the end? Was Puff looking sad by the end of the story? It's a bit strange, wasn't it? Because it didn't really explain to us what had happened, but suddenly Puff was happy again. So, what I would like you to do in the comments, but underneath this video, I'd like you to tell me, why do you think Puff was happy at the end of the story? What happened? What changed? What did he maybe realise about the boys and girls? Yeah, let me know. What do you think? What are your ideas? Other than that, that's it for me this week. So I hope you have a wonderful week. I will, of course, be on Google Classroom to answer any questions that you have and to see all of your fantastic work. So feel free to leave me a little comment under one of the assignments if you'd like to say hi, either to me or to your other friends. I'm sure they'd love to hear from you as well. But for now, I will say goodbye. Bye.